12 here in Florida, our warm weather doesn't just attract tourists, it also attracts pests. But what you may not realize is that some of these common critters can pose some serious health risks to your pets. Joining us this morning from VEG ER for Pets, Shelby Baden. She's the medical director and emergency veterinarian. Thanks for coming back in this morning. So tell us, what are some of the common pests that we need to really be looking out for our pets this summer?
Definitely fleas are a big problem in Florida, ticks as well, and mosquitoes. And then we have the Florida-specific pests, which would be something like a bufo toad, very South Florida.
Yeah, we hear a lot about those. You know, make sure, a lot of times you just kind of let your dog kind of roam out there and all of a sudden they come back with some issues.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it can cause, like the bufo toads, I mean, we see them, death for pets.
It can cause an immediate seizure as soon as they lick the toad, so it gets on their gums. So the first thing to do would be to wash their mouth out and then to call the emergency vet.
And how can mosquitoes and fleas actually harm our pets?
So they transmit diseases, mostly, namely mosquitoes. They transmit heartworm disease. Fleas can cause a hypersensitivity reaction where your pets get really itchy. They can infest your home as well and start impacting your life.
Yeah, but we can prevent that, though.
Yes.
How so?
You can get flea and tick prevention. There's combination preventions that do flea, tick, and heartworm prevention and intestinal parasites. And there's two separate ones as well. Those are what we recommend as veterinarians.
What can you do if your pet encounters, you know, we talked about the toad, but what about like snakes or dangerous animal, even a hog?
Yeah.
Even a hog,
we just did that story this morning where a dog took on a hog. And
I've seen that before in Tampa, actually. So that's something that can happen with bufo toads. Definitely rinse their mouth out, call the emergency vet. If you're concerned your pet got bit by a snake, take a picture of the snake so you can identify it if you can and bring them to the emergency vet right away. A sign of a venomous snake bite would be bruising that starts pretty immediately.
Right. And what should you bring? When should you bring your pet to the ER? Is there a specific time when you know it's, we got to get the dog in here or the cat?
If you're concerned, then we would be concerned as emergency vets, and I'd recommend calling at least or bringing your pet in right away. With snake bites, there are venomous snakes in Florida, and you really don't want to mess around with that. You want them to get treatment as soon as possible.
And we were just talking about this yesterday, the medicine that you have to give to the pets every first, does that help prevent things like that?
Yes, it helps prevent it helps prevent intestinal parasites, it helps prevent heartworm disease, and then it can help prevent things like Lyme disease for ticks. So it basically, they work different ways, but if you give them the medication, it'll kill the animals when they bite them.
The monthly medications can get costly, though. I know that a lot of people mention that. I've mentioned that before. Are there ways for people to get some type of discount on any of those?
I would shop around, honestly. Chewy, maybe. You can talk to your primary care vet and see if they have any deals with it. There's so many options out there, and they all work well. You just want to pick the thing that works the best for your pet.
Yeah, so important. Our pets are like our best friends, and they're part of the family, so you want to make sure you're doing everything you can to protect your babies and keep them safe.
Yes.
All right, how can pet owners, find out a little bit about VEG ER for Pets?
Yes, so we have 4 locations in the Tampa Bay area, in St. Petersburg, Clearwater, South Tampa, and North Tampa. So you can call any of those locations. Talk to a doctor 24/7, which is amazing.
Yeah.
You can also find us on Instagram at VEG ER for Pets.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Shelby. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank you.
guys.
Hey, listen, if you're taking the dog out for a walk this morning, it might be a good time to do it now because the walk after work could get a little dicey.